Hi, my name is Drew, and you're watching ReadyBudgetGo. If we haven't met before, welcome. I'm glad you found your way to my channel. And if this isn't your first visit, welcome back. It's good to see you again. It's Tuesday, so that means that I'm going to be doing some savings in my Celebration Savings book, which is here in the Green Lantern binder, as well as some other savings challenges that are here in the Batman binder. I've got about $100 that I need to save today, so let's jump into it and see how we do. First things first, I'm going to get started with the Celebration Savings binder. This is a set of savings challenges. It actually comes as a book that you can get on my Etsy shop, but I have put it into an A5 binder. If you order it from me on my Etsy shop, it'll come with a binding more like this. Unless you request not to have it bound, that's always an option. So we're on December, and I need to get out a die here to see which of these scratchers we're going to do, and then also how much we're going to save for the rolling portion of this game, or this spread. So let me get out one of my Superman dice. This is from Eva at Budget Your Life. The dice are, so 1, 2, and 3. And if you hear any mechanical sounds in the background, that's just my washing machine. I am woefully behind in getting prepared to go out of town for Christmas. So I'm doing the laundry while I'm filming. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $3, and then this is going to be $4. So a total of $7 going into here for the scratch offs. And I don't have my vacuum, but I know where it is. Let me grab it. Okay, prepared as always. And this vacuum is not lifting the stuff. Might need a battery or something. Okay, so let's do the roll and save for this part. So $4 and $5, so that's going to be a total of 9. And then let's do a couple Christmas trees for $5 each. So as I say, I am behind, and I've felt behind the entire season. Work has been incredibly busy, and I have the rest of the year off, technically, but I am nowhere near, I nowhere near have my work done, so I'm going to be working next week to take care of all the tasks I wasn't able to finish. I always say I'm not very good at coloring, but practice makes better. Okay, that's one down. And then the other tree. So fortunately, I'm not going too far for Christmas, but far enough that I need to pack, deal with the airport, all of that. So, okay. So that's 10, 19 plus 7 is $26. 25 and 6. So let's see what the envelope has in it for December. So this in the paper clip was November. It's 20. So far for December, we have saved 50, 70, 95, 97, 99, $100 exactly. So I'm going to take out 100. I'm going to put everything else back. And 1. Okay. So then next week we'll finish up December. And I use prop money because all of the money that I'm saving goes directly from my checking account into my high yield savings account. So that was $26. I just need to make sure that I record that in my little journal here. Let's see, which page am I on? Not that one. because I want to make sure that I get $100 in at least. So I'm just going to add this to last week with a slash. Okay, so let's go into the Batman binder. And the first one that we're going to do is the Shark Challenge. This was given to me by Kimmy at Kimmy's Corner, but it comes from April at April's Fresh Start. So let's roll a die. And we're going to scratch number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. $3. Okay, vacuum. 2 and a 3. See if there's anything we can condense or how much is in the envelope. 2, 3. So far we have 20, 30, 32, 34, 35, 36. So I'm going to take back 2 2s and a 1 for a 5. Total save for this challenge is $75, so we are almost halfway there. And I scratched a 3 this week, so of course I put that pen away. Use a different pen. Okay. Put the challenge back. Let's move on to the 7 heavenly virtues and the 7 deadly sins. This one I am going to take all the money out, apparently. I'm going to roll a die to tell me which of these to use. Number 2, so 1, 2, so we're on patience and wrath. And odd or even for heads or tails. Even, so it's heads, the heavenly virtues. And we're going to scratch number 2, 1 and 2. That's going to be $5. Okay, so $5 is going to go in. Let's see what's in the envelope. So 50, 75, 81. 2 5s for a 10. Still $81. This is a $525 challenge, and it is available on my Etsy shop. That's upside down, but that's okay. And that was a 5. Okay, let's go to the 80s. This one I'm going to need a D10 die because there's 10 different challenges in this set. Each one saves $50, so it's a $500 challenge altogether. This is also available on my Etsy shop. And if you order it from me on Etsy, it won't have these half moon stickers. It'll have the regular circle stickers. Okay, number 2. So that is going to be totally tubular. And we're going to scratch number 3. So 1, 2, 3. $4 this week. Oops. There we go. So 2 and 4. And in the envelope, we have 50, 70, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? So I will put back 6 and take out a 5 and a 1. Up next is going to be destination savings. So let me... Actually, I'm going to have to find those. I just had... Oh, there they are. Okay, that's the next one. Destination savings. So let's see where we're going this week. Just taking the card off the top, and we're going to Istanbul. And I am going to do the highest one on here, which is going to be the hotel for $8. We're staying in fancy accommodations in Turkey. So 5, 7, 8. I'm going to put this back face up on the bottom, and next week we'll go somewhere else. Okay, so there's going to be some condensing to do here. So far in destination savings, we have 100, 20, 30, 5, 40, 2, 4, 6, 7. So I should be able to get another 20. Give a 5. There we go. 10, 15, 17, 19, 20. Yep, okay. 10, 5, 2 twos, and a 1 for a 20. So we still have 147. This is a $500 challenge, so it's going to take a while to get there, but that's okay. Travel should not be rushed when it's for pleasure, and I need to make sure that I catch up on this. So destination savings was $8, and the 80s was $4. Okay, next up is going to be save the plates. So let me get out that set, and let's see where we're headed to this week. We are going to Oregon. Haha. Funnily enough, that is where I will be going for Christmas. So let me get out a pen here. I'm going to need a dark blue. I think I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to roll a d6, and that will tell me which number. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. $5 is going to go into save the plates for this week. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the chisel tip here. And I'm outside the lines, and that's okay. Save the Plates is available on my Etsy shop. I painstakingly recreated every license plate in my graphics program. So $5. And it looks like we'll be able to get a 50, 20, 45, and 50. Perfect. So that's going to go in here. I need to put this. There's the box. Okay. So Oregon is going to go in the bottom face up. Tuck this down in here. Next is going to be Save by Color. So for this one, and again, I took all the money out. For this one, I need to put the binder away. Before I forget. Okay, so we have purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. And I need the rainbow dice for this one. Give them all a roll. Oh, some low numbers this week. Okay, so red is 5. Orange is 2. Yellow is 3. Green is 1, of course it is. Blue is 4. And purple is 1. Okay, so we have $5, $8, $10, $14, $15, $16 going into this challenge for the week. That is not bad at all. But it might mean that I need to do some other challenges in order to get all that money saved. And there goes the washing machine. Okay, so save by color. Put those back, and that will get $16. 10, 15, 16. All right, let's see what we can condense. 100, 200, 50, 70, 80, 90, 95, 97, 98, 99. Oh, goodness. Okay, so 2 10s for a 20. And 2 1s for a 2. So next week, we will be able to get another 100 placeholder, but not just yet. So these challenges, when you roll on this side, are $168 each for a total of $1,008 for all 6 of them. Corny Sayings is up next, and I did not take out another one. So let me search for that, and then we'll get going on that challenge. Okay, after the longest spin cycle in the history of laundry, I am back. I pulled out See You Later Roller Skater, which is another one of the Corny Sayings challenges that I worked on when I was doing all of them, and then I just decided to do one at a time. So we finished up I'm the Boss Applesauce. So now I'm going to come back to this one. And I've got about $33 left to save and only 2 more challenges left to do it. So I'm going to give this one a few rolls. So we've got 6, and of course I didn't take out the purple marker. So let me do that. Maybe I'll just finish this row. And 4 and 3. So $13 going into the Corny Sayings for the week. So 10, 12, and 13. And it looks like I'm going to be able to put back 2 2s and a 1 for a 5. So 115 total. Now this has all of the rolls from I'm the Boss Applesauce. It has the rolls from this challenge, and it has a few rolls from some of the others that are in this series that were all in here to begin with. Okay, so last but not least, after I do this here, so Corny was 13, and I started a new page here, so I'm at $80 so far, so I've got about $20 to put into the 12 face cards. And that challenge is missing. Let's see, I think it might be in this binder. Let me take a look. Nope, it's not in there. Okay, so I need to go hunt those down, and I'm going to have to break the video again. Sorry about that. I'll be right back. No sooner did I decide to pause than I found them, because I saw them out of the corner of my eye. Okay, so this is the 12 face cards. This is an A5 size savings challenge, and it has all of the different face cards in its standard deck of playing cards. On the front are 12 scratch-off spots with the numbers between 3 and 15, and on the back is a description of what each of the people represent. So let's give it a roll and see which one we're doing this week. Number 11, so that is going to be the Queen of Clubs, Lady Argea. And I'll roll a d6 to see which one to scratch. Number 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to be the Mac Daddy, $15. That cleaned up here. Okay, so $15. And let's do another one. Number 2. The Queen of Spades, Dirty Dora. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I used Dirty Dora as kind of the description here because that's what she's known in Hearts, the game of Hearts. But she is actually... Is this one Rachel? Might be Rachel. Let's see here. Athena. Okay, so $7 for Dirty Dora. So I'm going to put back 15 and take out 22. So I'm over by $2 for this week, but that is okay. Let me get the total done here. And once again, I've lost my pen, so we'll take out a third pen. Okay, so that is going to be 102. So 103 for Ready Budget Game from yesterday, 102 today, $50 for Paint by Sticker, and that'll be tomorrow. So we're going to save $255 this week, and that is going to go toward the big move. If you watch my Friday videos, then you'll see where that money gets deposited. And if you don't watch my Friday videos, be sure to tune in for the weekly reel. I cover all of my weekly spending, all of my weekly savings, all of my income, everything, all the real numbers. And that comes out every Friday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific time, unless I'm out of town. This week might be a little bit delayed. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I need $22 right here to go into the last envelope. And we'll see if there's anything in there that can be condensed. This challenge is a beast. So it takes a long time, and that's why I was more willing to put more money into this one. So 20 and 2. So inside the 12 face cards, we have 100, 200, 300, 450, 70, 90, 500, 2, 4, and 6. Fantastic. So first thing I'm going to do is take out these 3 2s and put in a 5 and a 1. And then all of this business is going to go back. So those go in a different place. 100, 50, 70, 90, 200. Let's come in here. And we'll take out a 500 placeholder. These Sea Life placeholders are also available on my Etsy shop and on Ko-fi. You will get a better price and more variety if you go to Ko-fi. But they're available in both places. Phooey. There we go. Okay. Right. So $506 in the 12 face cards. And this challenge is over $2,000 total. So it's going to be a while before we get there. So that is it for this week for the savings challenges. Thank you so much for watching and for putting up with all the craziness from this week. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of My Money Relaunch, where I'm going to be talking about some of the different resources that you may need for learning how to manage your money. And these are books and websites and things like that that I used that are helpful. And so I'll be talking about those. And then I'm back on Friday for the weekly reel. And then next week, Monday, Ready Budget Game. Back here on Tuesday for more fun with the savings challenges. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until I see you in the next one, take care.